What's going on, guys? I got this mic a couple weeks ago, mainly because it was like super cheap and I needed something just to kind of get the job done and I didn't want to spend a lot of money. And as of the making of this video, it was like I think 21.99. The price may have gone up, may have gone down, I'm not sure, but for like around 22 bucks, I was like, "Hey, I'm going to take a chance." So, I wasn't sure what to expect because I couldn't really find a brand name on the mic itself. It just kind of says it's a condenser microphone, a sensitive pickup, pure sound. This is what the box looks like. So I wasn't really sure what to expect. You know, for 22 bucks, I'm like, this is probably gonna suck. But I gotta say, I was a little bit surprised. I mean, it's definitely not gonna sound as good as a mic that costs like 150 bucks, $300, 60 bucks, 70 bucks. It's not gonna sound as good as those mics, but for 22 bucks, it's not bad. I'm currently using it to talk right now. So I'll let you kind of judge how it sounds for yourself, but I'm not using any filters on it. I have the gain on it a little below halfway, and you can adjust it because there's a gain knob on there. And speaking of knobs, there is kind of a weird feature on this mic that I wasn't really expecting it to have when I bought it because a lot of mics don't have this feature, but it has kind of like an echo feature where I'm going to turn it up for you real quick. Check, 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 echo, echo. You can kind of turn that up and we'll add like reverb. So you can kind of sound like you're in a cave or something or like a really big room. Now I'm going to turn that down. I don't really use that. I mean, every so often if I'm like doing like a live stream or something, I'll turn that on just to make it sound cool, I guess. But I don't really know why they would put that. I mean, nothing against it, but I feel like that spot could have been used for something else, like maybe like I don't know, but I mean, I don't know how they could make this mouse any cheaper, but that's kind of an interesting feature for it to have, like an echo, knob on there. But it also has a gain knob on there as well, and that kind of adjusts the sensitivity of the mic and how loud it's going to pick up things. Something I really do like about this mic that I have not found on really any other mic this cheap, and it's a feature that you mainly find on more expensive microphones, is it has an input for headphones. So if you want to hear yourself talk while you're recording to kind of see if you need to move closer or further away, and if you're like kind of getting too much reverb when you're talking, you can just plug in a headphone. That's what I'm using right now, and you can kind of hear in your mic in your headphones what you're saying and how you sound, which is a really nice feature. And probably the my favorite thing about this mic is because if you have headphones on, most headphones are pretty noise canceling, so a lot of times I'll have to like take one of the earmuffs off so I can kind of hear what I'm saying through my opposite ear. Because when you have headphones on, it kind of you can't really hear what you're saying. You just can barely hear your own voice. You're not sure how loud you're talking. But if you just plug it in with this, with just a little auxiliary port on the mic itself, you can hear what you're saying. So that's cool. I will say that I don't sound as good when I'm listening to myself through the headphones as when I'm like listening to the recording back on the computer. So like I sound better on the recording on the computer than I do through my actual headphones right now. But it kind of gives you an idea of if you're like close enough or too far away. So I do like that feature. Because as I said, though that feature is usually seen on like more expensive microphones. So for 22 bucks, I was not expecting it to have a feature where you could like kind of monitor like your input through a headphone jack. So that's cool. It also has a mute button on the front. You just click it and it will mute. You click it again and it won't. It's also so basically if the mic is on, it will have like a little green light, and if you click that in, it will turn red, and you'll know the mic is muted. So that's cool. Now this mic stand you're seeing right now, that did not come with it. It actually came with this little tripod mount right here, which is nice. It's just a little thing that kind of spreads open. You can kind of screw it on there. So, it's nothing super fancy, but it does feel secure. So you can kind of put that on a desk, face it towards you, and you're good to go. You do want to have this mic when you're recording. You want to have the buttons facing you because it will not pick up anything behind it, which is, a good thing or a bad thing, depending on if you're like podcasting. Like if you want somebody on the opposite side, it's not going to pick up their voice. But it is nice if you're like in a noisy environment because it will only pick up what is in front of the mic. So it's only going to pick up stuff like in this area. If you go too far this way, it's not going to sound very nice. If you go too far this way, it's not going to sound great. I can even like click my fingers directly behind the mic. I'm like clicking my fingers right now. I don't know if you can hear that. You might be able to just pick it up, but you can kind of clap your hands and stuff. There can be a lot of noise going on behind the mic, and it's not going to really pick it up that much. So that's another thing I kind of like about it. It also came with this kind of puffy pop filter, which is cool. You just kind of pop that on, and it gets rid of those P's and You know, those poppy sounds. I mean, it's still kind of noticeable, but it definitely improves it when you have this on. So yeah, it comes with this. It also comes with a little kind of adapter for your mic. So if you have like a wider mic or a smaller mic, you can kind of screw that onto the bottom and you pop that in. It comes with a USB cable. It's about, I want to say, 3 feet long. So it's not super long, but it does fit very securely into the back. A lot of mics, they'll kind of be like jiggly, but this one, it kind of pops in and you can feel like it's secure. So again, it's kind of has a couple cool features. Not really a big super fan of that echo feature. I mean, it's kind of cool to have because you can kind of turn that up and you don't have to mess with any like settings on your computer because a lot of like recording software does have filters, but you can do that. But it's kind of cool to have that. Again, I don't really know why it would have that, but you know, for $22, I guess it's a cool feature. But yeah, all in all, I say it's a decent sounding mic. Definitely a step up from like your built-in webcam on your laptop or just or like webcam mics themselves, like built-in webcam mics. They do not sound great. So if you want something that sounds better than that, that you can also monitor the sound with through like a headphones, I'd say for $22, you can't really go wrong. There are better sounding mics out there, like I said, that will cost a little bit more money. So if you want to spend a little bit more, you could probably get a better sounding mic. But again, I'll let you guys decide how it sounds yourself. Again, I'm not using any filters through this. This is just the raw audio from this mic. So there you go. This whole review was done by using the audio directly to the mic, got it plugged in, and the gain's about a little under halfway. And you can adjust it. So if you don't want it to be, so if there's a lot of noise going around, you can kind of turn that gain down and it'll be a little bit more crispy. You'll just have to kind of get a little closer. Or if you want to be further back, you can kind of turn the gain up, but you will get a little bit more background noise. So it just depends. But it does have a couple cool, I can't talk. And it does have a couple cool features. And I do like that it comes with a pop filter and this. Again, wasn't really sure what to expect. Comes with a user manual as well in a bunch of different languages. So, if you just want kind of something that's a step up above your webcam mic or the built-in mic on your laptop for $22, I think it's worth it. But there you go, guys. There you go. And let me know what you thought in the comment section, I guess. Until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.